И всем привет, мы продолжаем играть в The Wolf Among Us. И в прошлый раз у нас закончилось на том, что Бигби подстрелили. И мы, как видим, он живой. И в прошлый раз я заметил такую фигню, то что вот я говорю вместе с ними, и они говорят очень громко. Я уменьшил громкость звука в 2 раза. Сейчас даже проверим на всякий случай. Так вот. Да, вот в 2 раза уменьшил. Так что все теперь должно быть нормально. Вот так. Давайте. Что-нибудь сделаем. Так, невежливые драки. Я должен найти Крейна. Мне вот интересно, что с этими, с Холли и с белым чуваком. Ну, небольшое ранение.
Holly refused to let me see where she lived, so I left her and Grendel back at her bar with a dose of juniper and spring water. Just remember what I said. The stitches won't hold up if you continue to act like you normally do. Everything in moderation. And eat more chicken. Your blood pressure's through the proverbial roof.
Taking it easy's not really my thing, Doc.
Ну да, это мы уже знаем по
whatever your
первым
thing
эпизодам.
is, try and make it work better for you next time.
Business office. I know, I'll have to call you back.
Так, кто нам позвонил?
The town is starting to find out.
Well, I'll leave you two to it then. Miss White? Bigby?
Ну, о чем мы сейчас будем говорить?
To recap.
Crane watched me through the magic mirror uncover his room at the open house, and then he
А, да, ну
smashed
это мы
it
видели
so we
в
couldn't
конце
use
второго
ourselves to
эпизода.
go
Я
after
помню,
him.
он разбил зеркало.
We know this because Buffkin was drinking in the rafters. That about cover it?
And once he puts all the pieces back together, it'll be easy to catch Crane.
А что, его можно остановить?
So,
Типа собрал
guess that's the
как
plan, currently.
мозаику.
But I don't know.
We don't have time to wait for the mirror. Crane could be getting on a train right now.
Well, I don't want to just go running off into the night without some direction.
Может, я же волк, может, смогу по запаху найти. В принципе, говно не легко.
I don't know if they sent them. I don't know if... I mean, this is gonna sound crazy, but do you really think Crane did it?
Кстати, может быть так, то, что под Крейна тоже кто-то замаскировался.
I get it, but do you really think he killed those women?
He killed them, and he sent D and Dumb to slow me down.
He was a conniver, a coward, a liar, and I'll always hate him for that. And I'll hate him for how he held me in his thoughts.
Ну да.
Murdering prostitutes.
Может, он так
Everything okay
пытается
over there?
Yes, Miss White. Just cut myself on a piece of the glass. Nothing to worry about.
Сейчас.
Thanks for
Самоутвердиться
tonight,
пытается
by the
за
way.
счет этих убийств.
That could have gone really terribly. I mean, even worse than it did.
I just feel bad for Holly, really.
Называем?
Yeah. Time heals everything eventually. At least, I hope so, for her sake.
Так, стоп, убили... Так, Лили, сестра Холли. Холли выстрелили в прошлый
Can
раз.
I
Лили уже убили.
ask you a question?
Так, вроде все понял.
It's kind of personal. And I don't want to offend you, but after tonight...
Sure.
It's just... When stuff hits the fan, like it did tonight,
Так.
it feels like before we came to the city. It feels kind of like home. And I've heard it said that maybe in some tiny little bottled up way deep inside, you kind of enjoy it when things go wrong. Because it gives you an excuse to just, you know, stop pretending.
Why even bring this up?
I guess it doesn't matter.
Так, что-то я не понял, что она...
Guys, we have a problem.
Не хватает
I
осколка.
can't finish the mirror. It's missing a piece.
What do you mean, missing a piece?
Yes, it's,
Crane must have taken a shard with him.
I can't
О,
believe
это что
this.
там, летучий
I
голландец?
saw Crane pick something up after he smashed it. I'm sorry, I didn't realize what it was until now.
The mirror can't work unless it's whole.
Well, that's not entirely true.
Or what, Buffkin? What? We sit around and wait until it mends itself? We have no idea how long that will
Так,
take.
ну и про какую
We're just
магию он,
gonna have to
интересно,
do this the
говорит?
hard way.
I'm just saying, waiting is an option.
No. We can't depend on the mirror.
Just forget it. I'll find him myself.
How? We don't know where he went. He had to have left something that tells us where he's going. He's a neat freak, but he was never that smart.
Smart enough to take a piece of the mirror.
Это единственное, на
We
что
can
ему
still
хватило
solve this
ума. Он даже
ourselves.
фотографию
I
оставил.
know that
Never
it...
mind that. Come help me look.
Если он оставил эту фотографию, то он явно не самый умный. Так, давайте. Загадать ничего нельзя. С Бавкиным поговорим.
Hi, Mr. Bigby. I can still help you catch Crane, you know.
Oh, yeah?
Yes. I saw him jump on the telephone before he left. He called up somebody. He said he needed to see his witch, or that he would need to get to the witch for that. Whoever that is.
Может, он хочет поменять себе
Witch.
внешность?
Yes, it sounded like the one he got his snow glamours from.
Look, the whole mirror thing, it's not your fault, all right?
На самом деле, ведь он не
Yeah.
виноват. Ой. Так.
You didn't see anything else, did you?
No, not especially.
Why didn't you try and stop him?
What do you want me to do? Yank on his hair?
Ну,
I'm
можно
only
было.
3 feet tall. There are limits here.
Okay.
I'll just see if I can do anything about this.
You do that.
Ну, в принципе, я думаю, он сможет чем-нибудь нам помочь. Так, может быть, тут что-нибудь у нас есть в столе его. Я ведь уверен, что тут что-нибудь есть, он же лох. Почтовый ящик.
What is it?
It's the key to his room at the Open Arms.
You still haven't told me what was in there. I want to know. I need to know.
Crane was, paying Lily to live out a fantasy. Of him and you.
По-моему, зря
together.
ты рассказал.
Forgive me if I spare you the details.
I keep thinking back. I keep replaying moments in my head. Interactions with him when he'd catch me in the elevator or bump into me outside. There's only so much you can repress, you know?
Да, вот мы поймаем его.
Don't worry, Snow. We'll get him.
Если вот подумать, кто еще может быть убийцей, ведь не факт,
Come on,
что
let's
он.
keep looking.
Так, что у нас в ящике? Закрыт. Ну мы с Бигби. Нас не остановит ничего. Книга. Что это у нас?
There's a page here that was torn out.
Oh, yeah?
Ну, посмотри.
Buffkin, do you know what was here?
It's a ring, at least. Every magical item not retained in the armory is assigned to someone in Fabletown. It must be this witch he is going to
Это
see.
кольцо Саурона.
Wait,
Из
what
«Властелина
witch?
колец».
Buffkin overheard Crane set up a meeting with a witch.
Well, yes, it sounded like the one he got his, glamours from. It must be about this ring.
Why not mention this before?
No one asked me.
Buffkin!
And I'm hungover. I'm sorry. He set the meeting at 2 a.m. tonight.
Так, мы уже
What's
знаем.
going on? Is the mirror fixed yet?
Bluebeard, this isn't the time.
Is the mirror fixed or isn't it? You
I
called me to...
called just to see if you knew where Crane could be, and that was it, okay? And I'm sorry I said anything more than that.
Well, you did, and I know. The cat's out of the bag. So, can we find the dull pervert or not?
Мы
No,
звоним.
it can't be fixed. It's missing a piece.
This is none of Bluebeard's business, Bigby.
None of my business? Crane's the murderer. He escaped. It seems he spoiled your every attempt at locating him. And now it's none of my
Почему у
business.
него нос
We don't know
красный?
if
Что,
he's
тоже
a
бухал
murderer.
вместе с этим?
Oh, please. Of course he is.
Look, this just isn't the time. He took a piece of the mirror, so we can't use it.
The only thing we know is that Crane's going to see a witch at 2 o'clock.
AM or PM?
Где?
A.M.
Listen, Bluebeard, you're not a part of this.
I don't think you're in any position to turn away help.
Дайте ему
Define
отказаться.
help.
What do you know about Crane anyway?
That he has the stones to kill prostitutes like any common sex-frightened serial killer and not face a real challenge.
Look, we know that Crane is going to see a witch, and it's to acquire a magic ring.
What's the ring?
We don't know what it does or who it's assigned to since Crane tore its page out of the book.
This farce was your ridiculous idea for a plan. I mean, who put you in charge in the first place?
Fixing the
давай
mirror was
скажи
the most
что-нибудь.
logical
You're a
thing.
secretary. He's the sheriff. And none of you are chosen to run this office. Who elected you to make these decisions?
Nobody, but that
Who
doesn't...
elected her to spend my money?
Well, I've been doing that unofficially for years.
Сейчас это реально
Much
не
bigger
важно.
things to be worrying about right now, all right?
Well then, excuse me for having the Commonwealth in mind.
All right, let's just look on the bright side. We know Crane is going to see the witch that's been supplying the
2 часа
black market
ночи.
glamours.
Thanks to me.
Но мы не знаем где.
And that he'll be there at 2. So that gives us a few short hours to find out who it is and where they live and get them all at once.
And a few shorter hours, the more you babble about it.
We haven't been the ones babbling.
Yeah. Just point in the direction you want me to check first.
Since Lily used the glamours, she'd have known who the witch was. And I don't think Holly's burned her things yet. It would probably have the address or a phone number or something.
Может
And
быть, нам
Bigby is free to
поможет,
go
не
there if
знаю,
he
кто.
likes. But I think the question you should be asking is just what do the two Tweedles know about this?
Кстати, насчет
It
близнецов.
doesn't matter what they know.
Можно найти
After
их,
tonight,
побить.
they'd never go to their office.
They're not
Yeah.
smart enough to try and go anywhere
The
else.
trip trap is the better option to track the witch down. That
Давайте
has
вас
to be our
близнецов.
focus.
Even if they're not there, the Tweedle's office might have something.
Заодно им
on
надо
Crane.
втащить за то, что они...
I don't really care what you two do. I'm going to his apartment.
What? You can't just go up there.
And why the hell not?
We already looked for the key, remember? I don't know where it is.
Then I'll pick the blasted lock. I've wasted enough time waiting for the mirror to find him. I
На
won't
самом деле,
waste
зачем
any
искать
more.
ключи к
You
дверям,
just
если можно просто
can't go
двери
up there
выбивать?
alone, all right?
I've no interest in nicking his drapes, my dear, if that's what concerns you.
What concerns me is you traipsing through possible evidence.
Oh, now it's evidence. Before you had no interest, and now it's a
Не,
crime.
пусть он идет, вот реально.
Fine, I don't care. Just go ahead.
We can't just let Bluebeard run amok in Crane's
Да
place.
можно.
He's after something. I just don't know what it is. We have to find the witch, Bluebeard, since that's where he's going.
Or the sniveling weasel chickened out. Never went anywhere. And is upstairs right now in his pitiful penthouse,
Сидит на кузове с
crafting a fort
подушек,
out of couch
с
cushions.
поварёшкой в руках,
This is how
кастрюлей
a
на
smart
голове и ждет, когда
So
Бигби
this
придет,
is how
чтобы
we're going to do it. Wherever you go, I'll go to the other.
I don't like you going anywhere unsupervised.
Пусть с ним Бавкин пойдет.
He's up to something. I don't know what it is, but we don't have the time to really worry about it now. Where are you gonna go, Bigby?
Так, давайте выбор. Выбор. Видите ведьму?
So
Ого.
you leave Crane alone, and we'll leave you alone.
I'd love to join you, but there's some business I need to attend to.
No, I'm better off dealing with things alone. I don't need
На самом деле,
sympathy,
я
I don't need charity.
вариант с Холли вообще отбрасываю. Квартиру Крейна, я думаю, предоставили Синей Бороде. А вот
Dee and Dum
Вот
must
с
know
этими
where he is. I should go to their
я
office
разобрался.
first.
Perfect. And I'll go to Crane's
Ну и
apartment.
она к Холли.
I'll look up their address. I hope you know what you're doing.
Все же эти наши друзья должны еще получить за то, что подстрелили нашего друга Бигби.
Excuse me.
Oh, hi. Sheriff Bigby. Great to see you. I don't know if you remember me. I've, seen you around, but you may have forgotten.
I know who you are, Flycatcher. You've worked at the Woodlands for how many years now?
I think I've lost count.
Кто это?
But you know, Crane, let me go recently.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, I mean, it's no big deal. So, what brings you here? I mean, can I help you with anything?
Ну да, мне, в
Are
принципе,
you
надо
here to see
найти
one of the brothers?
одного
D or Dumb?
I was hoping to have a talk with
И второго
Dee
гея.
Dumb. Do you know where they are?
No, they don't really keep regular
Редко.
hours as far as I can tell. Sorry.
Ну ладно.
It's been, a quiet night so far. I think the twins are out, probably working on a case. Sometimes I don't see them for days. They gave me the job after Crane told me to get lost.
Where's their office?
Oh, right this way. I was going there next anyway. I can let you in if you want. You can wait for them there.
О, спасибо.
Thanks.
No problem.
I'm gonna have to take a look around.
Well, I guess that would be okay.
I wasn't really asking
Ну,
for
ты
permission.
иди.
Right, you're the sheriff. I just don't want to get in trouble or anything.
Я просто
I'm sure it's
поищу...
I mean, they never told me not to let you in.
Don't worry. I won't get you in trouble, all right?
Да, в принципе, ничего
Right.
плохого не случится. Так. В первую очередь, что надо смотреть? Ладно, давайте это тоже можно посмотреть. Сигары. Ага,
You know
ключ.
about this?
No.
Ага, ключ это уже хорошо. Папка.
Dear Brother D, I think we should get ourselves a dog. Sincerely, Brother Dumb. He actually mailed this?
They do have their quirks.
This is pointless.
Ну да, не ищите, дебилы.
Dear Brother Dumb, I hate dogs and you know it. Sincerely, Brother D. Couple of freaks.
Вот я о том.
I know these guys can come off abrasive at times, but they aren't so bad once you get to know them. And they really care about helping people. They're kind of loud at times, but you get used to it.
How do you mean they help people?
They're detectives. Anyone can come in here with a problem and they'll do their best to fix it.
Хорошие,
The way
они
he
пытались
explains
убить
it, it's like
Бигби.
if someone lost their cat, well, they could hire them to, you know, track it down. Or like sometimes they get packages for people. They can be like couriers, you know?
For who?
All kinds. Come to think of it, I don't really know where they keep them. Anyways, I'm just saying, you just don't know them like I do.
Sure, Flycatcher.
Так, это у нас что? Леденцы. Так, тут наверняка должно быть что-нибудь подозрительное. Очень подозрительное. Либо что-то неприметное.
Let's see if they got a file on Crane.
Крейн. Ну, я думал, это
Ichabod
будет.
Crane. He owes the crooked man money. Shit. How is he planning to pay this all back? Request for property acquisition. Further details filed under donkey skin. Crane hired them to look for a photo? Why did he want it back so badly?
Так. Кто это такой?
So that's why they were at her apartment. And the woodsman's place.
Так.
See, I knew you wouldn't find anything. Anything of interest, anyways. They're detectives, like I said. Just trying to make an honest living.
I haven't found anything yet.
I'm just saying.
Look,
Говно.
just trust me.
Я закашлю.
Tweedledee and Dumb are not nice. They're not helping anyone.
Well, they helped me.
Okay, great. They helped you. That's one person. Now, please, just let me concentrate here.
Так, давайте вот это. Может, Золушку красавицу я знаю. Хотя бы кто они, а вот этого я не знаю.
Detective Brannigan. Keep an eye on her.
А, когда нас Крейн достал. Давайте красавицу посмотрим. Может, она очень подозрительно. Может, она тут всех убивает. Вообще Золушка.
This is worse than I thought. Shit.
И последнее досье. И, по-моему, мне кажется, что эти Тру и Тра могут прийти.
Find anything?
Not what I need.
What if you're wrong about them?
I'm not.
They're misunderstood,
Я
sure.
Бигби, я не
That doesn't mean everything
ошибаюсь.
people say about them is true. I mean, you know, like when I think about it, you guys aren't that different.
Мы как раз таки
You
разные.
help people, and they help people. Not that
Я
it's any of
помогаю
my
людям.
business, but
Они
Let's get
помогают
one
лохам.
thing straight.
Всяким там
They are
говноедам.
nothing like me.
Bigby?
Shit. There's something here. I know there is. There has to be.
Why would there be anything
Because
to...
they're lying to you. Okay, Flycatcher? That's why. They
Ладно.
aren't detectives. They shot at Snow White.
Bigby, what happened to your...
О! Швы
You know what
разослись.
this is? This is them showing up to Lily's funeral with fucking shotguns.
I'm sorry, I didn't know.
Holly and Gren both got injured. Snow White nearly got her head blown off. Do you get it now?
Что-то мне даже как-то жаль этого уборщика. Он так на него накричал.
I didn't mean to.
There's a door behind this file cabinet. I don't know what they keep back here, but it might be what you're looking for. Well, that key you found should work.
Если ключ не подходит, я думаю, Бигби все сделает сам. Он сделает ногой какой-нибудь там сезам откройся. А, нет, не сделает. Так, что же у нас тут?
Wow.
Посылка, посылка, посылка. Одни посылки. Весы. Ладно, эти посылки начнем смотреть.
Crooked man. For your collection.
Щудзицу.
What is that?
No idea. Pretty sure it's something they aren't supposed to have. This isn't the witch, though.
А что если мы сейчас
What are
найдем
you
кольцо?
looking for exactly? Maybe I can help.
Anything about Crane. Or the witch he was using. Something.
Весы, что это у нас такое? Так. Джо.
J.D. A book.
С Крейном, я думаю, это не связано.
This doesn't really tell us
Ну
much.
вот, я тоже так думаю. Эники, быники шатали в реке. Ладно, давайте вот это. Опять. Ключи.
I'm sorry, I know I'm late. I'll get it to you soon.
О! Там что-то равка?
Crane.
Who
это
was he
деньги.
sending money to?
Crooked man. Care of the Lucky Pawn. You know what that is?
Давайте положим деньги, мы же не все-таки не какой-нибудь там вор.
Is that what you needed?
I don't think so, but it's interesting. There's more going on here.
Еще две посылки вроде.
Still need to find that witch, though.
О, еще что-то.
Hey, Bigby. Do you think, after all this, do you think I could come back to the Woodlands? Since Crane let me go, I mean, I can still work here, but...
You should talk to Snow. Maybe there's something she can
Я
do
думаю,
for
да.
Really? That would be... Thank you.
Ферзон нам помогает. О, волосы
you.
снежки.
It's Snow's hair.
Snow White. Why...
We found her hair like this inside Lily's
Это,
glass.
в принципе, долгая история.
Anti-green
Ты
leaf.
тут посмотри,
This
какое-нибудь
must
там
be the witch Crane was
видео
using.
по первому-второму эпизоду
I
«Золотые
guess
меня».
Dee and Dumb were getting the hair for Crane and sending it to her?
Мне интересно,
That's
откуда
not
они
as I
взяли.
thought.
There's no address on it.
So what now? Snow would probably want to know about this.
I wonder if Buffkin and Snow had any luck. Maybe they found an address. Or can check for a record on Auntie Greenleaf.
Такое напряжение,
I think I
вот
saw a
сейчас в
phone
любой
near
момент
the
что-нибудь произойдет.
Thanks.
You're welcome, Sheriff.
Business office, this is Snow White.
Hey, Snow.
Oh, it's you. Sorry, I've been answering angry phone calls for hours. People want to know where Crane is. How'd it go with the Tweedle
Мы
brothers?
тоже хотим знать.
No
где
address
Крейн.
yet, but I got a name for Crane's witch. Auntie Greenleaf. You heard of her?
No. I'll get Buffkin started looking for a record, but it might take some time.
Huh. Somebody's got to know where to find her. And Snow, I found a note with some money attached. Crane has been embezzling from Fabled
Ох,
Town.
как он.
Of course, because why half-ass being a complete sleazeball? Do you think this is tied to the murders? I mean, I guess it doesn't matter.
Не
I
знаю.
don't know. Maybe.
You might want to try Holly's place, see if she hasn't burned Lily's things yet. Or Crane's, you might find something there. Although Bluebeard's been there. I'll leave it up to you, but we don't have much time. Crane is meeting her at 2 a.m.
Я не знаю. Давайте на этом завершим. А то... И так тут уже очень много всего было, так что... Всем спасибо за просмотр, ставьте лайки, подписывайтесь на канал. С вами был Артур, всем пока и удачи. Продолжение следует.